What is up, everybody? The time has finally come. 2 months of footage, 60 hours of trailbuilding, all put into one epic time-lapse, all within this one video. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy watching us build a brand new climbing trail from start to finish. Woo! Now we are starting to get somewhere. This crossing marks a change in terrain. The following days will no longer be bushes with grass, but rather dust, rocks, and switchbacks. So things are changing and it's getting exciting. We haven't built here yet. This section, all things considered, held up really good. Sitchaba's busy going at this rock right now because we need to widen the trail here. This is where the water just comes rushing down whenever it rains, and considering the size of the storm we had yesterday, it held up really nice actually. On day 5, I headed up alone to test ride what we built on day 4, and I wanted to start building a reroute lower down on the trail. It turns out that this one wide and steep corner is just too steep to maintain, and it's really difficult to paddle, so I realized I will have to dig a reroute.
Yeah!
Luckily, the new section is way better.
Oh, it's perfect.
Things are getting tricky now. We are forced to use switchbacks to maintain a sustainable grade, but we don't have time right now to actually build the switchbacks. So for now, all the switchbacks will remain like this until we can come back later and complete them. Because this is a trail that everyone will be using to get to the downhill trail that they choose to ride, I realized that we are always going to be making more improvements and that it's never going to be perfect. Well, there we go guys, this is where the climbing trail ends for now. In the future it will be going further, and the section that takes you from the road to the forest still has to be built for now. But for now, you can just use the fire road to get to the forest, because we've already built from the forest up until halfway up the mountain. And now we just have to test all of this. Okay, it's 5 AM and we're going up to test the trail. And we only have one bike because we couldn't fix James' bike in time. So this isn't technically the start of the climbing trail. Technically, it starts down there, but this is where we started Project Raw, and this is where we started cutting trail from scratch. The rest is kind of footpaths being widened and modified and connected. This is where we started building single track from scratch. So I know the switchbacks aren't gonna work because they're not built correctly just yet. We need to pack a bunch of rocks and fill them in. And there might be a couple sections that are steep, but man, did we learn a lot building this climbing trail. And now that we get to test it, we get to learn even more. Wow! Look at that! I mean, come on, you get to ride this while seeing that?
Oh, nice! Level, corner.
I am happy with the progress we have made with our little hand-built trail network that we're choosing to call Project Raw. If you're new to this channel guys, this is Project Raw. We're building a little trail network, and in the next episode we start building our very first downhill trail within this trail network. It's gonna be epic. It rides well, I know, because we already did build it and that happened a little while ago, but you're gonna be seeing that next week if you choose to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next week.